Hi Capricorn, this is going to be your April mid-month slash song channeling, movie channeling. I feel deeply connected to different things like that, and sometimes I incorporate it with the reading. If I get it, if I don't, just depends. Anyway, let's get right into it. So what I got was "It's Not Living If It's Not With You" by the 1975. I believe. I like that band. Anyway, one of the lyrics in that song is, "Distract my brain from the terrible news. It's not living if it's not with you." I see that as distracting from the loneliness or heartache. Three of Swords energy. Heavy Three of Swords energies. I think someone's a little heartbroken. They feel as if life is so mundane and boring without you, Capricorn. They aren't truly living, or so it feels, without you. I mean, the title sort of says it all. This person, I'm not gonna lie, this person seems kind of codependent. I was getting that energy a little too off of my Virgo reading. So if you have Virgo placements, or you have Virgo and Capricorn, heavy earth here, go check that out too if you want to. But yeah, getting a bit of a codependent energy. I picture someone always being the one who calms them down or saves them, but that's not necessarily your responsibility, Capricorn. And if there is a separation here, if you did, which I think you did, I think you may have walked out on somebody, I think it was for the best. Or something happened. This person also seems a little insecure. Another lyric in that song is, "It's true that all I do is sit and think about you." I literally screamed when this card came out. I shuffle off camera sometimes because it's really annoying and clacky. So is this deck. So I did that. When I saw this, I was like, figures. I knew it. That's literally the energy they're in. This Four of Cups, Three of Swords energy. There's also a bit of a stubborn nature this person has, or a stubborn streak. And when I hear that, I'm really drawn to that. It's true that all I do is sit and think about you. Sounds like a confession or an answer to a question. Like, yes, it's true, your suspicions were correct, but something also tells me this person has too much pride to admit it, or had, keyword had too much pride to admit it. Like, I also get something around refusing help. See, look, with the Six of Pentacles can be a helping hand. I just got helping hand with that. And then this Nine of Pentacles. I see this as you, Capricorn. You have everything you need. Independent, financially stable as well. You're also in the public eye. It's almost like I have nothing to give her. She doesn't need me. They think you don't need them. And that's what makes them insecure in a way. But that's not, at the same time, here's where it comes in again. It's not your job to save them. Like, I just got your self-esteem isn't their self-esteem isn't your responsibility to fix. Don't dim. You're doing amazing. Just want to say that right now. You're doing amazing. You're in this Nine of Pentacles energy, making moves, making things happen. But don't dim your light for anybody. Even if it's just an innocent thing, they're just stubborn, going through their own stuff. Don't feed into it. Because it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's low vibrational, it's stubborn, it's kind of icky. And you don't want to be brought down because you've already been through that icky phase. I've already been through that icky phase. Yeah, and I keep getting that thing where there's too much pride to admit it. Oh, this person's okay financially. I see this as the same people. But it's like he already has he already has everything he needs, but life, it's not living if it's not with you. You know how some people say that, where they have the money, they have everything they need already, but they don't have that person they want to share it with? But I think that person's having this exact feeling, but they're too stubborn to accept maybe your help, or accept defeat and just tell you the truth that it's killing them inside to be separated. But also I'm getting this thing around, they feel like they have nothing to offer, but it seems like they do financially. They're the King of Pentacles. You would think the King of Pentacles sort of knows what he's doing a little bit. But maybe this isn't in a financial sense. Maybe this is in an emotional sense. Or this person feels like they lack something that you're into. They're not like you. Maybe they don't get attention like you do. And it makes them feel, it's a bit of an inferiority complex here. But like I said, that's not really your problem to worry about. I also feel drawn to say again, you can't fix anyone's self-esteem. I feel like that's what you've also tried to do. Like this fix me mentality that some people have. And they're trying to distract with the loneliness. I see this too as like different romantic options coming their way. They're just filling a void, just dating to be with someone because I don't think this person can handle being alone, because when they're alone, they think. And when they think of you, Capricorn. Like, hello. Distract my brain from the terrible news. It's not living, it's not with you. Terrible news. I think terrible news. What is? Maybe this is the news. It's like, hey, did you hear what's her face is in her? No, I didn't. Did you hear? No, I didn't hear it. She's not. No, she's not. She's not in a new relationship. She's not over me yet. I hope not. I still need fixing. No, you need to fix yourself. That kind of shit comes from within. And I think like I said, I think you've already been through that phase in your life. That icky phase. I feel drawn to say icky phase. And then here we have Two Pentacles. Some sort of someone's not making up their damn mind. I think it's, this coin is pride, and then this one is the heart. The heart is telling them, I need you right now, I miss you. Do you know how some relationships or some exes, they go through a no contact phase? That's what I'm getting with this. You guys go apart, and it's like, who's gonna contact the other first? And this, for some reason, I'm picking up on this very, very, very stubborn these Four Cups can mean missed opportunities. They feel like they missed a big opportunity with you. It's like, yeah, I have the money, I'm stable, I can offer her money, but it's like they feel like they need something else to impress you. It's kind of unfortunate because some people, especially guys, they focus so much on the material wealth, and they go, no one likes me for my personality. I feel like that's exactly what this person's doing. Nobody likes me for my personality. So, I mean, why do you think so? I feel like they put a lot of emphasis on wealth before, but it's like they're still insecure because they feel like not even that can win your heart or something. They feel like they have nothing to give. There's no balance. It's almost like they feel like they need to be better than you. You know how some guys think they have to be the provider? I'm seeing it's like it intimidates them that you don't. I don't like this at all, so I'm not gonna lie. It intimidates this person that you don't need help financially. You're probably already set. You didn't really have to do as much work as they did. I don't know. I'm getting like effortlessly. I just got people are attracted to you as well. I don't know why I'm drawn to the bird, as if the bird just came to her. I just got flocked. People are flocking to you. And this with the King of Pentacles, he had to go from a page to this. It's almost like they had to work for attention. They had to work for this status. They had to try so hard because they felt like they lacked something. And still, even when they have these funds now, they still feel like they have nothing to offer. It's like they want this to be you. Like, please, can I have your scraps? Begging for shit on the street or something. In a way, I get it, but at the same time, I don't like it. It's like, what do you want them? You want them to dim their light so you can look better? That's what I'm seeing in one way, and then I'm also seeing it as you want them to need you. Do you know those people that just want them to need you? And I don't like that either. To a certain extent, yes. Men have a weird thing with being the provider, but I see it in a very icky way. In a stubborn way. It's like they don't want to see you shine. This is so petty. And then here I got the pride, and then coming from the heart space, they're battling between that. Maybe that's their old self shoving their head in. Maybe that's what it is. Remember I was in that option thing? It's like they're trying to move on from you, but they know they can't. They know they need you, and it's like, ugh, my pride. I can't move forward with my pride. I have to leave it behind. Yes, you do. I just gotta leave your pride at the door. Leave your pride at the door, and then shut it, lock it, and throw away the key. Because pride gets you nowhere. And I think this person's realizing that, but they're still in this weird vibration of like, I need you to need me. I need you to dim your light so I can be better because I have an inferiority complex. I really think they do. And then here we have Ace of Swords. What was I getting with this before? As we know, Ace of Swords can be communication. I just got they hatched a plan, they hatched a new idea, and then that led them to finally come forward. They're finally deciding to communicate. I think they're finally doing the right thing, but I'm still getting a little bit of the stubborn, because this is still air. What I see air is like, kind of like that King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Not emotional at all. Cut to the point. Or maybe this person's gonna cut to the point, no, I just got cut the bullshit. Cut their own bullshit and then tell you the truth. That can also be Ace of Swords. And then here, interestingly enough, we have Ace of Wands. What am I getting with? It's gonna be, this has sexual tension. I feel like there's definitely tension here. Remember I got that no communication thing? That no contact thing exes do? And it's like, who's gonna reach out first? It's like, truce. And this is the overall energy too. I sort of forgot this was coming from a not so good place, but at the same time, it's like, here's the conclusion. I made up my mind. I'm leaving my ego at the door, and I'm shutting the door. And then look what else I have. So this person's finally, what do they call that? Coming from a passionate place. Because I don't like this. Like, why are you so stubborn for? And notice how this is all, well, just this one, but I'm not really seeing any emotions here. Maybe just like a man-child or something. Pentacles, 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 pentacles. Cup. That they don't want, by the way. So they're trying to the dating scene a little bit, but it's not working because they're distracting themselves, but they don't like these options. I don't want that cup. It's not living if it's not with you. I think that could be some sort of confession. It's not living if it's not with you. Someone could very well come forward to you, Capricorn, and be like, listen, made up my mind. They're gonna get out of this weird ego trip and be like, this is the truth. Oh my god. That's what it is. Remember that one lyric? it's true that all I do is sit and think about you. Think. Swords can be thoughts. That's what I'm getting. It's true that all I do is think of their queen. Look at the hat. I'm getting a confession. This is definitely a confession. Look, they went back and forth with this for way too long. And I think that back and forth, that limbo they were in, just look at the water. It's unstable. It's up and down, up and down. This person's moody as hell. And they were probably really conflicted with their pride. Like, do I put my pride to the side? This is their pride, and then this is, look, he's looking at it. That's what I need to do. Well, I just also got balance. Yeah, I want to balance this connection out. This Six of Pentacles could have also been there was no balance. They weren't fulfilling you emotionally. They weren't really being there for you, and it took them. They didn't want to admit it, that it was half their fault. It's got half their fault. It's like, I feel like that they can give to you financially, but they felt like they needed something special to give you. But then they realized, I think that they realized, like, aha, that they don't need all these expensive equipment or expensive whatever. I saw this thing on Facebook the other day where it was like, flowers don't need all these expensive things. What they really need is time, love, energy to grow. It's got to be growing too. This is a new, creative new beginnings. Emphasis on creative, as if you guys are trying something new within your relationship. Or maybe that could just be this person's trying something new. They're going out of their comfort zone to one, speak up, and actually, why is it doing that? Oh my god. Sorry guys. To actually confess and man up a little bit. And two, try a different approach. Because I don't think this person was approaching you right before. They were ignorant. And two in their pride and ego to fulfill you emotionally. That's what it is. And then they wondered, they're like, why am I the enemy here? And then I think it came to a realization. I see this as a light bulb moment. I need to change. I need to go. I just got to go a different route. New idea here. And this idea is filled with passion. Like, I need to be more passionate. I need to be more. What else did I just get? I just got spice things up. Ooh. I'm also getting a weird sexual vibe, as if they want to spice things up in like the you-know-where. They felt like they weren't as spontaneous. That's another one of their insecurities. They feel like they're not as spontaneous and creative as you. They're scared of being boring, but I think this new and improved version of them is coming out. Ace of Wands, lots of energy. Wands can be energy. So this relationship is getting its spark back. A long lost spark, if you ask me. And remember how I was getting that weird codependency? As if you're the one that always saves the day? I feel like they were really embarrassed about that too. Like, I need to clean up my own act. And I think they are here. I like this. Like, making up your damn mind. And telling the truth. And the truth is, I'm miserable without you. And I know I need to change. I need to go try things from a different perspective. And aces are, I love how we ended with this, Ace of Swords, which I see as like a confession, a new idea leads to finally coming out with it. And then this is the action. They're very energized and quick, as if things start picking up again I just got picking up where they left off. And things are better this time around. It's true that all I do is sit and think about you. I just got the... He's sitting there thinking of you. Angry, ignorant, and then here comes all these... This girl's like... Here comes the offer, and he doesn't want it at all. Too busy thinking of you. Always seems like their mind's somewhere else. I think people around them could actually tell. It's like, are you thinking of what's her face? And he's like, no, I am not thinking of her. But yeah, this is definitely a confession of some sort, a verbal confession. And I think this is really, really outside of the norm for this person, because they're usually in this energy, but I think it was this energy they were in that lost you. That made them feel like they weren't enough or couldn't pick up, and they're like, dang, I'm my own worst enemy. I can't do that. But yeah, I think right now, if they haven't already, Capricorn, they're definitely heartbroken, definitely upset about this, trying to distract themselves from the loneliness, which I see as like different partners, different people, and also I think they literally just sit there trying to think of something else, but they can't. Wow, okay. It's like, I admit it. I need you in my life. Let's get started again. Oh, I forgot to do the kipper. Forgot to add those. Guess I'll do that now. What are we gonna... I don't know which ones to use. 21 minutes. I guess I'll use kipper. Okay, what else? What's this confession? Privileged lady. Hold on, I'll shuffle off camera. This confirms exactly what I was saying. Come on. How I said they put you on a bit of a pedestal. They feel like they can't give you anything or help you with something. They really do. I'm getting the 9 of Pentacles off of this too. They view you as privileged, and I think that's actually why they acted like that a little bit. It's like male on female jealousy. That inferiority complex, it was starting to get toxic, and I think that's why you had to let them go. And look at them. Poverty. I think this is how they felt. You guys could be two different people from two different backgrounds. But he didn't grow up with... Remember I said he had to work extra hard to get where he had to go? And then people flock to you effortlessly. You don't have to try so hard. Like, my efforts won't be known, so why do I even try? Why do I even try with her? It's like, why would I try if I can't get her? I mean, just look at that. And then 7 and 3 is 10. Poverty could also mean they literally lost you. Like, took losing you an end to this relationship for them to go, yeah, I need to change. But I don't think this poverty had to do with money. Like I said, I think they're fine with money. I think it had to do with their attitude. Their attitude was, yeah, icky. This is icky energy. But I think they literally cleaned themselves up. Because look, he looks like he needs a shower. He really does. Oh, I just got cleaned up their act. Yeah, they cleaned up their act, Capricorn. And I think they really want to apologize or confess to you that this whole time, I actually got this feeling that they gave you the illusion they had other options, they were doing fine, but even when they had those other options, they were still thinking about you, like, distract my brain from the terrible news. It's not living if it's not with you. They feel as if, like, life is mundane and boring without you. I think they miss the very thing that they hated about you at first. Think you're a show-off. She's more creative than me. She doesn't need me. And then when you left, it's like, okay, now I need you. I'm gonna clean up my act because this isn't funny. I don't want to lose her. I need her. And that's what the confession is. So expect communication. Someone wants to spice things up. The view is privileged. I don't really like the way that sounds too. It's like, you're so privileged. They could have even told you that to your face. They don't like how they had to work harder for it. But I think they're cleaning up their act and looking at things from a different perspective and approaching it in a different way. Should I get one more? I don't know. I'll get one of these and then we'll be done. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn in regards to this spread? Okay. Hello from heaven. That's random. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. For some reason, I'm seeing this is you, Capricorn. I feel like you're always worried about them. Remember I got that you have to feel like you have to fix them or make them feel better, but your self-esteem, their self-esteem is not your problem. Kind of saying like that, like let go of the worry because they're doing fine. They're changing, they're doing better. Like, oh, this is like a mirroring. You're like, oh, is he better off without me? I think he has other options, and then he's thinking like, oh my god, I'm scared I'm gonna lose her. I need to confess, because it's like the no contact thing after a split up. You know what I mean? That no contact rule. And then who's gonna budge first? I'm also getting, this could be him, and then this is you. It sort of happens at the same time, or he comes through first, and then you're like, okay, I have something to say too. I have an idea. And then you guys work it out. Work it out. Well, I wasn't gonna show this, but I get like justice vibes off of this, as if something needs to be worked out. Maybe you guys could be going to therapy, couples therapy, talking to people about it. I also had a weird feeling you guys almost got divorced, or this could just resemble the relationship almost just. This could be a break you were on, that break in the relationship, and you guys almost split up, but then I think you're settling your settling your differences. Remember I said you both could start talking at the same time? Here's how we can fix this. I think I know how to fix it too. I like this. I'm getting a sense as loved ones. I don't see this as actual passed on people. I see it as you both are worried about your loved ones, which is each other. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Feel their loving. Could be a telepathy going on here as well, but yeah, that's what I'm getting, Capricorn. Dang. This person is miserable without you. I definitely see you guys settling your differences for the better. So that's amazing. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos. Bye. I almost said Virgo. Capricorn. There's a lot of earth here as well, so heavy earth. Later.